It's why we do what we do. You know, I think being in this conference is a privilege. Really, it's very challenging, but you get to play the best teams in the country. Often, and certainly you can see from this year. There's a lot of Big Ten teams in the top 20, top 25. So every night's a battle, and getting to play at Penn State is always challenging. But that's why we do what we do.
How do you match up with Penn State?
They're going to be physical, and they're playing with some confidence right now. They've 4-0 in conference, and they just beat Michigan State pretty handily over the weekend. So, yeah, we'll be getting into the belly of the beast. But I also like the way our team is playing. You know, a couple of nice road wins, and hopefully we've got a little confidence from that. And we'll go play it and see what happens.
Coach, you guys are at a kind of a lofty spot at number one. What will keep you guys grounded and focused, and really not focused on the ranking?
We certainly appreciate. It's great to be voted number one in the country, and that's nice. But really, that's some other people's estimation of where they see us. I think we still try to control how we define ourselves and what we want to do as a team. And so, yeah, it's nice, but we got a long way to go. So. We'll just keep doing what we do and worry about the next match and not get too worried about the rankings.
Hannah, similarly, how do you as players kind of keep yourselves grounded now that you've got that number one ranking?
Yeah, it's nice. It's we've obviously worked hard, so it's nice to get a little bit of recognition for that. But we want to be our best in December, so we're not going to stop here. We want to continue to improve as we go on throughout the season. So.
For both of you, what did you learn, from last year playing Penn State, number one at the time, and then after that loss, you guys, went on a pretty impressive winning streak there?
Well, I think as I was speaking to earlier, I think every match right now in the Big Ten is a chance to learn. I mean, there's a lot of good coaching and a ton of great athletes, and so everyone's looking to exploit weaknesses and find ways to win the next point. So. Against all these teams, you learn some stuff. We know Penn State will have a great plan, and we'll do our best to put something together. So, yeah, I'm not sure it's specifically a Penn State thing, except to say we know they're very good, and they play great at home. And last time we played them at their place was a 5-set loss. We learned a few things there in terms of how we wanted to play, about how we were going to compete, and I think. We've still held on to those lessons, so hopefully when we go in there this time, it'll be with a little more composure, maybe. Yeah, doesn't that seem right?
Yeah, I agree. I don't look back on last year seeing our Penn State loss as like a pivoting point, leading us forward. But I think we did definitely take that 5-set loss and learn some things from it and use it to get better. Yeah.
Penn State, they have not dropped the set now in 8 matches. How do you guys approach that? How do you kind of get out of the gate early there and kind of stop that rhythm that they've gained?
Yeah, I mean, their history is their history, just like ours is ours. We just got to play it to what it is today or what it is tomorrow, in fact. So, we don't really look too much at their scores or their sets won or lost. We're more interested in trying to look at the patterns that they have and see if there's a way to, match some of our strengths against some of their potential weaknesses. So, that they're good, we're good, should be a good game.
For both of you, have you noticed anything different as far as hearing from people maybe you haven't heard from, or maybe people around campus treating differently that you're number one?
Yeah. No, the sun still came up this morning, and I had to make breakfast and do all the normal stuff. So, no, there's not too much different. Like we said, it's nice recognition, but if we're number one at the end of this thing, then we'll have something to talk about.
Yeah, people say congrats, and it's nice to hear, but we know we've got a ways to go. So,
Hannah, you're kind of seen as a senior leader on this special team. Tell me a little bit about your journey over the last few years and how it feels to be on such a team your senior year.
Yeah, there's a lot of pride playing with this team because. We've built such a great culture here, and it's so great to play for Minnesota and to rep the M. And I think it's come a long ways in my 4 years here. And so just holding on to that and really not taking that for granted and just enjoying every moment and every opportunity that I have here for my senior year is something I really want to do.
And just to add to that, I think with a pretty senior heavy team, Hannah obviously doing a great job, but there's a lot of great senior leadership, and that's certainly been a great strength for us, is just to have so many people that have got this experience and can help the underclassmen and even help themselves, because they've I don't know, it's not their first rodeo, so it's been great.
How close are you and your sister with Sarah? Because I know you guys are in the same recruiting class, and I saw a picture on Twitter of you guys on the club team together, and remembering some of that. But
Yeah, I think we've been together a while. There were 6 of us that played club together 17's year, and so we've known each other for a while. And I think the senior class, even Katie, Sarah, me, and Paige have been roommates, and then Erica, Marge, like we're really close. The whole senior class is. So I think that helps, I guess, build relationships, and we can use that senior core to really help and reach out to the underclassmen and kind of bridge that gap.
what did you envision when you came here as freshmen for yourselves and then for the team?
I wanted to come to Minnesota to win a national championship, and I think we're headed in the right direction.
And as individuals, I know Sarah, initially, maybe there were some steps that she needed to make to get to the point that she is now. And then for yourselves, you and your sister had like there's one really good year, and then the other one had a good year, and then there's a friendly competition between you two.
Yeah, I think just the way that we do things here at Minnesota, it's a commitment to the process and doing things right. And I think over the years we've just we've done things right, and we've gotten better, and we've made improvements throughout the years. So that's helped us to where we are today.
And it's not a process that's ended. They're going to get better in the next few months.
Mm-hmm.
Anything else? Can you talk a little bit about being on ESPN2 on Sunday and Big Ten Network and just growing the game, having some coverage on that last week?
Yeah, it's obviously we're big fans of our sport. We love it, and we think it's a great game. We also think it's a great women's team sport, and to show the athleticism and the skill and the talent that our athletes have, and to have that be on a national stage, I think was really great. Certainly Purdue was extremely physical and played a great match, and I thought our team played really well too. So to have our game be played at that high a level on national television was great.
Anything else?
Yeah, Hannah, you're reaching the end of your career. You're reaching the end of your degree too. Like, tell me what it feels like to be kind of having your last of everything.
Yeah, I mean, I think that I don't really like to think about things as ending, but obviously my 4 years will come to an end here at Minnesota. And so just making sure that I really do everything and leave nothing behind, so I have no regrets here and that I can just leave it all on the table.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks, everybody.
Thank you.